G'day legends. So, another day, another video, and we're back in the Commodore. Did a video yesterday doing what I wanted to do with the showcase and whatnot, but little old me forgot that the one purpose of that video was to show you guys that it's actually running and driving and, you know, it does everything it's supposed to, so that's what today's all about. But yeah, I'm currently sitting down at the Whyalla foreshore, just chilling. I've got a few things to do today, which I'm going to do later. Done the things I had to do this morning, which is good. But yeah, so as you guys can see, the car is in fact running. It runs all right, I suppose, if you want to have got a bit of a exhaust leak because the exhaust ain't on properly, but I plan on getting the appropriate bolts and shit to actually put it all together properly next pay, which is going to be awesome. Also, like I said in the last video, it's booked in next week sometime to get what needs to be looked at properly. I've only just fixed it to get me around for the time being, obviously. So yeah, and then it'll be service the motor, service the gearbox, get the handbrake sorted, and go from there. But I'll jump out the car quickly so you guys can have another look at the beautiful beast. But yeah, so here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, keep in mind, it's not a genuine Calais, which is unfortunate, but because it's got Calais badges more or less where they need to be apart from the dash, I'm going to do a Calais conversion, which will cost me a little bit, but is what it is. And then later, once all this YouTube stuff and social media stuff hopefully pops off, I'll go and get a genuine Calais. It won't be V6, it'll be V8, because, you know, I've worked with V6s the whole time I've had my license and whatnot. But yeah, there she is, ladies and gentlemen, in her prime, which is absolutely beautiful. And like I said, she runs, no battery, alternator doesn't get hot anymore, beautiful. And yeah, all is well, ends well at the moment, which is beautiful. Everyone's staring at me because I got my camera out, but you know, that's the whole point of doing these things, to have people stare and wonder what you're doing and whatnot. It'll be on someone's Facebook later, surely. But all is well, ends well, as long as it doesn't affect the health and safety of my child, I don't care. But yeah, so here she is. And like I said, she's on. You might be able to hear it, you might not. All depends really, but yeah. Old mate Cooker. He was the one that gave me one of the DFI modules that I used, so. But yeah, and just to give you guys a little bit of clarification to make sure that you guys understand that it does in fact run. This might be a little bit, how's it going, but yeah, select gear, she's in reverse. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but yeah, in reverse, and we are in fact moving. So do a little drivey drive for you guys, just so that you can be shown proof that it actually drives. Ooh, chuck her in. But yeah, look at that, guys. Don't mind that. But yeah, she actually runs and drives, and does it super well too. Oh, he went past it again. Cooker. Oh, shush. But yeah, so runs, drives, sounds nice. It's not overly loud, even with the exhaust being the way that it is. But yeah, so she's doing everything she's supposed to, has all the bells and whistles, so I can't complain too much. Not bad for $1,000, although I'm a little bit annoyed that I didn't get an exhaust system with the car, and that wasn't mentioned when I bought it from the people I bought it from in Port Augusta, so I had to source my own, which was unfortunate, but I ended up doing that anyway. And if you guys know me and know my cars, you know for a fact that I'm not keeping the stock exhaust on. I'm going to be upgrading to double hot dog when I get the chance. It's just for now so I can drive it around and enjoy it with not only myself but little man as well. So yeah, but can't complain too much. Beautiful on fuel, and you know, I mean, I got pulled over in it yesterday and the cop only did a breatho drug test, checked my license, and then sent me on my way. So I was super stoked about that, and ironically that was just before I rocked up at Jubilee Park to film some content there for yesterday's video. So appreciate all you guys watching my videos as well. That one jumped up quite a lot, quite quick, which was beautiful. So yeah, but nah, as you guys can see, she does her job, and I can't be more happier. I mean, I've got a few things to iron out, like the little snap parts up there, but I've got someone in Adelaide that has Commodores for days. You guys would know him, Ace from Ace All Commodore Enthusiast. He hooked me up with my DFI module, and so did Cooker. He hooked me up with another one that had coil packs as well, but he said that those coil packs may or may not work. He hasn't had them on a car for a while, and last time he did, they weren't all that great, so he wasn't sure of the exact condition. But Ace from Ace All Commodore Enthusiast hooked me up with a DFI module, and the coil packs work, so you know, everything's all hunky-dory. But yeah, there you go, legends. At least you guys now can see firsthand that she does in fact run and drive, which is all I wanted. Got a few other things to do, but it's not much. I've got to, like I said, do the stereo thing, do the exhaust, engine trans, and then once all the mechanical side of it's done, it'll be working at the boot situation, so getting what I need to make that look better than what it is, because there's just nothing in there. There is just nothing in there at the moment. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to... Is that going to work? There we go. Right. So the boot button does in fact work. It's just a little bit temperamental. I also have these holes in the boot as well, but I'm going to be putting a duck lip on that eventually. But yeah, so there's just nothing in there at the moment. I'm not sure what those bolts there and there are for, but they're not causing any issues at the moment, so I'm just going to keep them where they are. But yeah, the plan is to get the board that goes over the top and down, and I'm going to put some in and whatnot, because, you know, no point owning a Commodore with the customization options if you're not going to have the customization options in the car. So I'm going to get Grease Monkey to help me with that, because he loves putting subs in cars and whatnot. And then I'll have Doof Doof, which I'll only really use on the weeks that I don't have Little Man, because Little Man's not really a big fan of loud stuff, which makes sense given his lifestyle. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, that's the car, ladies and gentlemen. She sounds alright, she goes alright, she does everything she's supposed to. Can't complain, very, very happy with my purchase. But yeah, at least now you guys can actually see firsthand that she runs and drives. And there's no alternative issues or warnings or whatnot. I mean, there is that beeping sound, but that's because I haven't cleared that code yet. But that's something I'm leaving up to the mechanic next week, because they're going to actually go through and properly fix the issue that I fixed. Well, not the issue that I fixed, the issue Grease Monkey fixed, not yesterday, day before. So yeah, the issue Grease Monkey fixed, not yesterday, day before, was just to get me out of strife until it goes to the mechanic. So yeah, shout out to Grease Monkey for coming through. Paid him greatly, and yeah, now I get to enjoy this and go from there. But yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't forget to turn notifications on so that you don't miss a single video. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my socials, link tree in the description. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out.